So, as you know, I don't normally go live, and I know it's late, so I don't even expect anyone to be on this live. But if you are, welcome. Wow. And for those of you who are returning regulars to the channel, welcome back. My voice is going to sound quite deeper. It is very in the wee hours of the morning, of the rising. But here we are. I'm on night patrol tonight. And the divine got me up with some messages. So look, some of you, a lot of you may be having very vivid dreams, right? And this is coming after a time, a period where for some of you, you haven't always remembered your dreams. You may have known you were dreaming, but you, for whatever reason, couldn't remember the details. And now, maybe because of this equinox energy, for some of you, some clearing you've done, some cord cutting, some releasing of energies, unwarranted energies, releasing of toxic relationships. It's now bringing in this space or clear the space for you now to be able to, because the pieces of you are now whole, you now have control of certain aspects of your crown chakra um, and third eye. So listen, I got this dream, right? And I was not going to share this message. But when a message comes through, it comes through. Okay. And it's a message that could help someone. So this is happening for some of you on a personal or how I was shown it. The energies are affecting some on a personal, but this is also a global message. So let me get right into the dream. It was a dream, right? And I was like a technician. And there was this office and there were different rooms. So it wasn't really an office, it was more like a like when you go into a dentist's office or a doctor's office and there's different rooms that are set. So they'll put one patient in room 1 and they'll have another in room 2. And there were multiple of these individual rooms. There were people in the waiting area. So my job as a technician was to go around to these rooms and give what turned out to be, so it was like a dental office, and they would give you these mouth guards, and this paste that was to go in the mouth guard was something that was distributed, right? And so I put this paste into these mouth guards and then give it to the patient, and then a dental assistant or someone who worked closely with the doctor, the dentist, it was more a dentist is how I remember it, would come forward, right? And do whatever they do. And after all the rooms were filled, it was like I was thinking to myself, oh, I want to like whiten my teeth. I don't have to use the little light that they use. So after the technician went in, they would use some sort of a light to brighten the teeth, to do whatever it does, right? And so I went into the back room because all of the rooms I had completed my task, right? And I was in the back room and I decided I was gonna use some of this paste, just a little of it, and I put some in a mouth guard. And instantly, without me realizing it, I kind of fell out into a daze. And it was like half asleep but half awake. And then one of the main persons that run the office, the dentist, the doctor, came in and they were like, you use the paste, huh? And I was like, yeah, I'll pay for it if I have to. I know I probably shouldn't have, but And so I went to the sink to rinse what was left and my mouth out, and the doctor guy was behind me. Now I couldn't necessarily see what he was doing, and there was a big mirror, and I was standing in front of the mirror, and then the guy comes up behind me, and he's standing too close for comfort, like you can feel the person on your backside. You know what I mean? So as I went to like squirm away, I was grabbed by the neck, and then the person was holding a big needle. And this was a needle that they were trying to interject into the skull. And the skull is a hard thing, so it would be very difficult for a needle to go into it. And this is where I woke up in the dream, okay? Now, what was the interpretation? And usually I don't get the interpretation of the dreams, but this is how it was revealed to me because I didn't just jump up. Some of you are dealing with, for some of you, an ex, someone who, for some of you, for others of you, so let me give it to you on a personal level. On a personal level, whatever messages you have, divine, all of this, okay? On a personal level, for a lot of you, this is happening, and it's like whatever is happening, it's in your dream state. So it's when you go to sleep, right? And this is why some of you may be having very vivid dreams. And what's happening is, for some of you, it's siphoning of your energy. It's getting to know your, like wanting to invade your vaccination, wanting to invade your thoughts to create fear. It was like standing in front of the mirror, the person wanted you to see the fear. It's like they get off on your fear. Okay. And so for a lot of you, you didn't recognize this was happening. And in each room, there was a TV that was playing. So something was happening, like with the TV. You would have this mouth guard in your mouth. So it's something with the throat chakra, something about you not being able to speak. And then once you're under, or you're awake, but you're not awake. So it's like you can see, but you can't see what's really going on. So like sometimes when they give you laughing gas or something like that, you're awake, but you're not really fully aware of what's going on. So it's like they're taking something from you. It could be energy, it could be thoughts, but there was something that was happening. And this is happening where you're not fully aware of it. So I was taking that as a dream state for a lot of you. And for others of you, it's like the TV has something to do with it. So they wanted you watching, or certain frequencies coming out, something that keeps you distracted was what I was getting, whatever messages you have. And then on a global level, what this looks like is there are warlocks, people that use certain energies, especially with us going through the equinox, at certain points in time to keep the public in a trance, sleeping, not aware of what's fully happening. And then certain things are happening when you're unconscious, when you're not aware of it. They want to affect you unconsciously. This has a lot to do with the needle going into the mind. It was like vaccinations for some of you, something about the crown chakra and affecting your thoughts, but doing it to feed off of your fear. It was like the entity, the guy in the mirror, wanted to see my fear and wanted me to feed off the fear. And it was like when I'm looking in the mirror, I could see through whatever his face wasn't his face. So like another image came up, something that was supposed to put me in fear. Okay, so I don't know. That was the message, but it was like, this is how sometimes the elites do certain things, certain people who know how to work energy frequencies, those who know how to manipulate energy. For some of you, warlocks, with people who do dark things. For and so we have waters here, we have past. Okay, and some they'll tell you that these are conspiracies, but it seems to be that all of these conspiracies tend to come true. There's global events that are happening and things that are being planned out. And when they make their plans, these things happen years in years in advance before it actually happens. For some of you, this ex of yours or this person that you're dealing with the dreams and the energy, they're spiritual practitioners and they're wanting to bind you. Some of them tell lies and deceit, heterosexual, and something about Vietnamese. There's shame here, or some are wanting to put you in shame. That's the thing. It was like, I don't know, bad health and sickness. So we're up. Let's do it. The divine wanted some messages. I don't even like giving these kind of messages, but we're going to do what it is. It is what it is. Let's do this. Let me see. 11:11 as I look at the time for the live. We're 11 minutes and 11 seconds in. I want to know about these global events. Tell us about the global events and how this dream has anything to do with these global events. So some pretend to be nice or that they're here to help the public, that they offer up certain things. Oh, we're correcting this and we're doing this. So it looks like an apology for certain things that have happened. But really, if you look at it, it's fishy. Look at the fish in the cup with what they're offering. And it's the apology that some of them want to offer for past events. Some of these people are now elite, quote unquote, people now. Some of these global events has something to do with the water. And water is very vital for all of us. We have the Queen of Pentacles, the Two of Cups, the Star, and the Page of Wands. So when it comes to the waters, it's affecting the earth. Has a lot to do with, okay, we have Two of Cups and the Star. Some of you are wanting to work with others to heal the waters, but what they're doing are the past events that have happened with the water. These messages are now coming out. And they're saying that they want to heal or fix the pollution and the things in the water, but there's always some backhanded scheme that's going on. There's always some behind the scenes planning that's going on. Tell us about these plans. What more do we need to know when it comes to the planning about the waters? Thank you. Yeah, that these plans are to burden you. If there's things that are in your water, when water is so vital to all of us, it can cause burdens of the mind, burdens in your physical health. Because if there's fluoride and things in your water, that affects your mind and how you're able to process information. If there's pollution in the water, then that affects your drinking water. Didn't we have the Flint, Michigan thing not too long ago where a whole city, and I still don't know, I haven't researched that. I don't have my phone, it's over there, but of these things saying that they're going to fix it, but they're putting a band-aid on it instead of actually getting to the root cause of the problem. That's how this dream is being affected on a global aspect. For this side, I feel like this is the for some of you in a personal aspect. So personally, these spiritual practitioners want you in shame. Let's just call it for it. These kind of messages. Thank you. Okay. Tell us about these spiritual practitioners, please. Spiritual practitioners, what more do we need to know? Okay, thank you. What? What? So you have some spiritual practitioners that want to start fresh with you, that want to, okay, it goes together with the past. In the past, some of these spiritual practitioners you've already cut cords with because they wanted to shame you or they did binding spells. Some of them are in bad health, and because they're in bad health, now they want to come like they're offering this Ace of Cups energy where they want to now, child, tell me about this Ace of Cups. Why is it the Ace of Cups with these spiritual practitioners? Clarify the Ace of Cups, please. Give me more. Yeah, they making plans. Making plans to do what? Tell me more. Two of Wands with the Ace of Cups. Divine, thank you for the messages that are coming forward. Uh, Tell me more about this Two of Wands. May these messages assist someone that is needing to know what's going on behind the scenes. We have the Three of Swords. We have the Queen of Wands. We have a counterpart here with the King of Wands. You have the Fool and the Tower. So the spiritual practitioner is looking at you. They did things to try to break you, break your heart, break you emotionally before, and now they want to come offer this cup and they're planning to come forward. They want to take a leap of faith with you now, even though before what they put you in shame, some did binding spells, told lies, were very deceitful. Some of them are telling lies and being deceitful about being heterosexual. Some of them are telling lies because they're in bad health and now they want you to believe that they want to offer this Ace of Cups. And they're going to receive a tower moment because why? Their plans are going to be revealed and they're going to feel shameful. Let's find out about this shame. Really, these are not the kind of messages I usually like to give on the channel. Shame of the past, past events. Clarify. Oh, you can't see it. Clarify the shame, please. Why is shame here? Shame, please tell us more. Why is the energy of shame here? Thank you. Shame because they're not in control of their, because they want to be in control of their emotions, but for whatever reasons, they don't feel like they're in control of their emotions. King of Cups is someone who's very emotionally stable. But they're ashamed of their emotions, the fact that they care. Tell me about this Vietnamese person. Why is Vietnamese here? Clarify Vietnamese. What do we need to know about Vietnamese? Thank you. That they're in illusion, that they feel like they have a lot of options, that they're in confusion, or the Vietnamese was wanting to create illusions, confusion. Tell me more. Why the Seven of Cups? Clarifying Vietnamese. Thank you. Yeah, wanted to create illusions and confusion because they're being exposed about doing anything to win. Why is heterosexual here? Clarify? Okay. Someone's feeling attacked about being heterosexual. someone is standing their ground, willing to defend because they are heterosexual. What the? Oh, divine, the messages. Why is the Nine of Wands clarifying heterosexual? Let me see, is anybody on this line? Nope. Okay, good. I don't want to be in this energy too much longer. We have the Chariot, the Temperance, and the Six of Cups. Someone who's heterosexual is standing their ground because they want to move forward and bring more balance about past situations, about reconciling. Major Arcana. Okay. Give me something on lies and deceit. Clarify the lies and deceit, please. Thank you. It's coming to an end. So those lies and deceits that were going on, it's now being put to death. Like it's being exposed. Give me another for the death card with lies and deceit. Some things that were being lied about are being transformed. There's changes because certain things are ending. The lies are ending. The deceit is ending. Thank you. Yeah. Yeah, the messages are coming in really quick, and that's why this is ending. About those that were lying, more than one person that were stabbing you in the back with their lies, with their deceit. Tell me about bad health. Why is bad health here? Sickness and bad health. An organization, a Taurus, someone who wanted to possibly, I'm getting organization, someone within the organization, the head of an organization. Someone wanted you in bad health to be sick. What? Yeah, they're going to need your help because they're in bad health, or they're coming forward to ask for your help. What? Tell me about these binding spells. Binding spells. Okay, hold on. Binding spells. Tell me more. Show me clearly. Why has this energy of binding spells come out, please? Binding spells. Thank you. Yeah, because you're getting what you want. Some want to bind you. You have the Nine of Cups, the Ten of Swords, the Ace of Wands, the Queen of Cups, the Knight of Wands, the Justice, the Sun, and the Tower. How many major arcana? Okay. Binding spells because you're getting what you want. So some want to stab you in the back. And it's about a new beginning that's happening with you so that you won't feel emotionally stable, wanting to keep you going in and out. But a lot of you are calling justice, or just the scales are being balanced because things are being exposed. And there are going to be some very sudden changes. Let me see. Is there anything else? Tell me, give me one for shame with the King of Pentacles. Shame and the King of Cups, excuse me. Shame and the King of Cups. What more do you like to add to this message? Shame and the King of Cups. What more does the collective need to know? That we have adjudication and mature woman. So they're shamed because there's going to be a judgment call made, something that's happening in a court with a mature woman. Okay. Tell me about the Vietnamese with the Seven of Cups and the Sun with the Five of Swords. Thank you. What was that? Something about a house. So it's being exposed about a house, doing anything to win, creating illusions about a house. Interesting. This is going in all kind of different ways tonight. Tell me about the spiritual practitioner with the Ace of Cups, please. With the Two of Wands. Spiritual practitioner, these two want to come out. The spiritual practitioner is the head of a community, in a community. So this could be a cult, coven, church. There's a message that's coming forth. This message is about this Ace of Cups. That they're planning to what now want to work together with you, that they want to take a leap of faith. Tell me about heterosexual with the Nine of Wands. Heterosexual with the Nine of Wands, the Chariot, Temperance, and the Six of Cups. Heterosexual, please. Why does this energy come forth for the collective? Thank you. Oh, so you're heterosexual, you're this privileged lady, and you're expecting to move forward in a balanced way, away from your past for a lot of you. So you're standing your ground. Okay, interesting. So is someone on the board here not heterosexual? Tell me about lies and deceit with the Death card. Thank you. So someone has been lying to hold on to your fortune, a great fortune. There's been some lies and deceits that are coming to an end because the messages are going to come forth, are coming to you about a great fortune that others wanted to stab you in the back with so they could celebrate and use this great fortune. And so these lies and these deceits are coming to an end. What? Tell me about bad health and sickness, please. Official person. So either official person is in bad health and sick, and official person could be with the Hierophant here, a leader, someone over a community, an official person that is going to need your help. Did we get all of these out tonight? That's where I'm going to end this. It's getting long and I'm really ready to come out of this energy, but I'll wrap it up and reiterate for you real kind of quick, like no one's on the live. Right. Okay, good. 28:28 as I looked at the clock. Bad health and sickness, someone in an organization and or many in an organization, but I'm getting the official person of this organization is in bad health and sickness, and they're going to need your help or ask for your help because there's been some lies and deceit that are coming to an end. These messages are going to come through quickly to you somehow, some way. Could it be because of this reading about the members in this organization or people that were stabbing you in the back in order to keep a great fortune? Someone, you could be this heterosexual person, whereas they may go multiple ways or believe in open relationships. You had to defend yourself because you're a heterosexual person. Doesn't make sense to me. Make it make sense. No, don't make it make sense. I'm just going to give the messages. Because you're this heterosexual person and you're standing your ground about how you're choosing to live your life and move forward in a way that makes you feel balanced. And this happened in the past for a lot of you. Now that you're this privileged lady and you're, for some of you, expecting, and I'm looking at how she's looking at this great fortune. So some of you are expecting something, a great fortune. For some of you, especially being a privileged lady, someone who's of Vietnamese ethnicity, descent, this has something to do with this, creating illusions, and they're being exposed about a house, doing anything to win. For some of you, this is a spiritual practitioner, or you're a spiritual practitioner, but I'm getting a spiritual practitioner wants to offer you something. There's a message that's coming forth about a community. They're making plans to move forward. They feel like you're their counterpart, even though we have the Three of Swords here. So they put you in a third party situation, and or they still have someone that they're dealing with, but they want to come forward with you now and take this leap of faith. They want to make a sudden change, or they're going to receive a tower moment when this message comes through. For some of you, possibly because they're not going to get exactly what it is that they want. And it's because they want to keep you in a third party situation. Someone is feeling shame because they actually care, and there is going to be a judgment, something that has to do with the courts concerning a mature woman. Let me see, what was this one again? And because you're getting what you want, some wanted to create binding spells and tower moments for you, but it seems as though they may be, and we have the unexpected income, receiving tower moments, because some of you will be receiving unexpected income. Things are being exposed, the scales will be balanced, especially with us moving into Libra season right now. So judgment is being called and things are being exposed about people that have been in and out of your energy for some of you. And because you're having new beginnings, and they keep trying with these binding spells and this. Okay. And then on a global level, things that were done in the past, it's being made like they're wanting to create certain situations, but it's not. There's still always planning that's going on behind the scenes. For a lot of the plans have to do with water and how the water is being affected. Okay, that's this message. And thank you for joining me. And remember to always let your light shine bright, no matter what past events, lies, or deceit has happened. Always let your light shine bright. Thank you for joining me. And we end this.